it's been a rough couple of weeks for MAGA Republicans, but I feel like we can do better. The Supreme Court's not cooperating, Trump's agenda is backfiring, Doge is imploding, and yet I feel absolutely compelled to point out that this horror movie that's playing out across the headlines, this was their choice. When Biden left office, wages were growing, GDP was growing, the stock market and our retirement plans were up, unemployment was rock bottom. The only thing that was actually a problem, grocery prices, had actually leveled off over a year before Biden left office. But that wasn't good enough for Republicans. They were so hysterical over the idea of a black woman taking office that they shot the country in the foot to stop it from happening. But that's left them in quite the predicament, because now they're forced to fix all the problems that they swore we had, and that has left them in an absolute panic to find the problem severe enough to warrant the insane treatment they've inflicted on us. So like a deranged doctor in a horror movie, they're chopping up our retirement plans, cutting down wage growth, hacking away at the GDP, carving holes in the federal workforce, slicing trade deals in half, and severing alliances, all in a desperate, destructive, and transparent attempt to cure a disease we never had.
Yet another example of rules for thee but not for me, as MAGA fans melt down after a woman is kicked out of a bar for wearing a Trump hat. Mind you, these are the exact same people who like to scream private businesses can discriminate however they want. If they don't want to serve you, they don't have to. Anybody else remember the wedding cake incident? But also, that's not the full story either, as this woman tried to claim that she was unfairly kicked out of a restaurant for wearing a Trump hat, something that the restaurant would have been well within its rights to do anyway, except for she seemed to neglect the fact that she was actually kicked out because her and her group were harassing an employee, with the restaurant putting out a statement saying, on Friday, March 14th, a group of individuals visited Chatterbox and intentionally misgendered and harassed an employee, resulting in them being asked to leave by our staff. They then continued to verbally assault our patrons and staff, threatened our establishment, and then returned to record a video which has now been posted on multiple social media platforms. Isn't it funny how the woman who started all of this seemed to neglect the fact that she was harassing employees just trying to do their jobs?
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
You know, I'm watching this, and I got to think that this might have been the single biggest, dumbest move in political history. He's got all the momentum now from the election with all these things with deporting folks, finding all the wasted money. Here's the thing. Half the country doesn't pay federal income tax. Mm-hmm. But they're going to go to the store, and they're going to see an increase in everything they buy from here on in. Mm-hmm. And when he goes and passes a big tax cut, they're not going to care. Young people right now can't buy a house. My son's got he's an engineer. He's been working for 5 years. He can't find a house in Livonia. A 1,600 square foot house is $340,000. Everything that he's going to buy now is going to go even higher, and he won't be able to find a house. This is so dumb. And I think he might be as dumb as the left says. 10 bankrupt companies, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think
maybe he is that dumb.
No, he's not that dumb.
The issue with tariffs, in my opinion, it's not the what that I disagree with, it's the how. In my opinion, what Trump has done, it's been, in my opinion, sloppy, taking the tariffs, the percentage rates of all these companies, having it, and then implementing it. The night before he was announcing it, he did let all of us know that it was going to be great news for us. It was going to create a lot of wealth for all of us. He was going to be nicer than what he initially had planned. And then all of a sudden, this happens and completely wiped out a very large portion of our investments, enough, frankly, and I feel fortunate in a way, but enough I could pay cash with what I lost for a brand new lakefront home. And I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy, not because of the what, but the how. To let Americans know this is going to be great news, that it's going to create wealth for you as Americans. I'm going to be nicer than planned. So I'm thinking, fat, dumb, and happy, that I'm not going to lose my shirt the next day and then continue to lose other clothing items through the week.
The way Trump has been acting, I mean, gosh, there's a lot of collateral damage out there now. I'm just wondering that for a guy who supposedly went to Wharton for business school, he must have been absent on the day that they discussed trade deficits and surpluses.
Yes, Liberation Day, liberation from some of our wealth, from all the taxes Trump is going to charge us with tariffs. Larry, I'm just very disappointed that you're defending Trump so much. I mean, this is madness. This is this is big government central planning. That's all protectionism is. I mean, this is just insane. See, Europe charges those tariffs. They charge themselves. Europeans pay those tariffs, not Americans. And you know it. Trump doesn't know it. Trump does not understand real-world economics like you do or like Friedman does. So I don't know why you're defending Trump so much.
Hi family, if you are watching this clip of video, please do it, like, comment and share, turn off the notification bell. In that way, if I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. So my returning subscribers, may God bless you all. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Donald Trump. Seriously, all the people that voted Donald Trump, they have cried out. All of them have melted out. They now regret their votes. They say that Donald Trump have played them around, that what they plan is not what they are saying. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. So you that watch this clip of video, what do you have to say about Donald Trump administration? Do you think that what Donald Trump is doing is what he's supposed to do, or do you think that Donald Trump is being too mean for his people? Let us know in the comment section, seriously, because in this world everybody have his or her opinion to say, to make it out. You are entitled to say your own opinion. So what do you have to think about Donald Trump administration? As people are crying out, you never can tell. Your advice will go higher to many people that have been crying to comfort them. So guys, what do you think about this Donald Trump administration? Because a lot of them have been crying out. A lot of women, a lot of voters, people that voted Donald Trump, all of them have regret their vote. They are just like, oh my God, that little they know, they wouldn't have voted Donald Trump because of the cost of the living of their country is very high, because of what they think is not what they are saying, because of what Donald Trump promised them is not what they are saying. Oh my God, it's so painful. It's so painful, seriously. In every country is always like that. So what do you have to think about this video? What do you think about the people that is crying? So share your word to comfort them, and see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned to this channel as we always trend together. Thank you.